Alright, this is part 2. In this, I'll just continue with this. Next thing on the list is spread. You'll see two here, spread and minimum spread. That's how accurate the bullets are, I guess you could say. The higher the spread, the less chance your bullets are going to hit where you want. So, I'm going to lower my spread, my max to 1, and my minimum to 0.25. Because I want this gun to be fairly accurate, but not pinpoint. Sight field of view, I don't change those. That's just how much, I guess you could say, it zooms in when you aim down your sights. I mean, you don't exactly aim down your sights, but you know what I mean. Crit damage is usually close to or the same as your damage. It depends on your crit multiplier. I'm going to change both my damage and my crit damage to 12. Alright. Aim arc, I don't know what it is, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything at all. Semiotic fire delay, min and max. This is the delay between your shots. I'm going to change this to 0 for my minimum, and my maximum is going to be 0.2. So it's going to shoot pretty fast. Value is how valuable the weapon is in the game. It's not exactly how many caps it's worth, it's just the value. I'm going to change mine to 350. Damage I've already changed, it's just obviously how much damage it does. Ammo use is how many bullets it uses per shot. So my clip is 7. Every time I shoot, it uses 1 bullet. It's pretty self-explanatory. Projectiles is how many projectiles or bullets come out of the gun at once. So say you set that to 8, such as the MIRV, it'll shoot 8 projectiles at once. So the MIRV is obviously set to 8 and shoots 8 mini nukes at once. So I'm just going to leave this at 1, try and make it a little bit realistic. Limb damage multiplier. That there I always leave at 1.0 because not really sure what it does. So I'm going to leave that at 1. Base chance to hit in VATS is your chance that you have to hit in VATS, like the base chance it has. This can be increased by increasing your skills, such as having finesse, luck, I believe, small guns, and various other things. So I'm just going to change this to 50 as my base chance, because, like I said, I want this gun to be fairly accurate. Crit percent multiplier. This is the percentage that your your crit damage will be multiplied by. Basically, this is 2 times, so I'm going to leave this at 2. A burst shot and long bursts are if the gun shoots in bursts or not. This gun is not going to shoot in bursts or long bursts, so I'm just going to leave that at what it is. Up top we have repair item list. This is what gun it'll be used to repair with. I'm going to keep it at 10mm pistol to, keep it normal. Equip type is small guns. If you're making a small gun, I'd suggest leaving it at small guns. If you're making a mine, make it a mine. Just match it up with what kind of gun you're making. For flags, NPC use ammo. This is if the NPC uses ammo to shoot the gun, such as a follower or a raider or something like that. Ignores normal weapon resistance. This I'm not really sure of. You can probably find out pretty easily. Automatic is if the gun's automatic and shoots multiple bullets without, stopping. So, can't drop is if you can or cannot drop the weapon. I'm going to leave this off so that I can drop this gun if I need to. Not used in normal combat. This here, I'm not really sure if this applies to any guns, but this is if it's, say, not used in just normal fighting raiders, something like that. Say it's like a quest item or something like that. Quest item is a quest item. Playable is if the player is able to use it, which has to be checked if you want to be able to use your gun. Player only is if you want only you to be able to use it. No raiders, no followers, nobody but you. I'm going to leave that unchecked in case I want to give it to a follower. No jam after reload is, say, the condition on your weapon is low and the gun sticks. So I'm going to leave that off because I want the gun to be slightly realistic and jam if the gun is in bad condition. Minor crime is if it's a crime to use the gun. So I'm going to keep that unchecked because I don't think it's a crime to use this gun. Hide backpack. I believe this means that it hides the item in your backpack. So that would be more or less usable for, say, the food sanitizer. I think that uses it, where you can't see it in your book bag or backpack, but you can see it. But you know it's there, it's working. So I'm going to keep this unchecked so that I can equip it and unequip it as I please. Resist is if it has any resists. Say it resists damage or electrical resist, energy resist, just resists. I'm going to leave that at, none. On hit is what happens, it's like what can happen to the, I guess, unlucky soul to be attacked by you. This could be dismember, explode, or none, or both. So I'm going to set this to normal formula behavior. Range is how far it shoots, like how far the effective bullets are. So I'm going to change or leave this the way it is because I don't want it to be, it's only a pistol. For a sniper rifle or something, I'd probably turn that up to well over 1,000. Override is it has action points and like how many action points it will use per shot. I'm going to change this to 10 because I think it's kind of ridiculous that it uses 21 per shot. Damage to weapon multiplier. This is basically how much damage will be done to the weapon when being hit, shot, or shooting. Just how much, basically how quickly the health degenerates. I'm going to leave this off because I don't want it to go down any faster than normal. On the next tab, right here, we have art and sound. Most of this you're not really going to want to change, because if you do, you'll screw it up and you'll have to re-extract a lot of files that you won't want to extract because it's a pain in the ass. Next thing here we have inventory image, don't change that. Model, don't change that. Armor list, since this is a gun, you won't need to change that at all. World model, that there is never set. I've never seen it on any weapons. Projectiles, what bullets come out of the gun. Really this is, say, if you want to make it shoot mini nukes, you set like Fat Man projectile or something like that. Fat Man. I'm going to keep this at 10mm bullet projectile. And right now I'm 9:22, so I'm going to cut this off and make another part, so be sure to watch that.